And welcome back to Big Mouth and the DC Extra. I have two stories for you. One's about Jared Leto's Joker, a description for him from Daniel Richman, Daniel RPK. And here it goes. This is the description for Jared Leto's Joker in Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is something that Daniel posted a couple of days ago. Forgot to put it on the main show today, so we're going to talk about it briefly now. Long brown hair with a bit of green, has lots of guns and police badges attached to his clothes. Sounds very, very interesting. Also, apparently, in this nightmare sequence, he has double-crossed Darkseid and has teamed up with Ben Affleck, our very own Batman, Dark Knight. So this sounds really interesting. Now, we can guess that we're not going to see much of him, but we're going to see a bit of him. So it's interesting to see how long the sequence with Batfleck and Leto's Joker will be. Now, we know that Ben Affleck came in to do some stuff, and I think this is one of the things he came back to do. It's pretty clear. And the other one probably was with Deathstroke. So really, really exciting there. So just to reiterate, long brown hair for Jared Leto's Joker with a bit of green, has lots of guns and police badges attached to his clothes. He is the ultimate survivor. I can't wait to see this performance. And I think this is going to give our taste buds, room and a want and a need for more Jared Leto's Joker in the future. And that, my friends, is quite right too. But I can't wait for this. And I have some very exciting Superman graphic novel news for next year. DC officially announced the Man of Steel stars DC's new Superman Red and Blue anthology miniseries. Debut issue includes stories written by John Ridley, art by Steve Lieber, and more. When you see a red and blue streak in the sky above Metropolis, it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's Superman. In the spirit of DC's iconic Eisner Award-winning Batman Black and White anthology series, DC proudly announces Superman Red and Blue, a new 6-issue DC miniseries presenting fresh new series of Man of Steel, featuring an incredible slate of comics. Most exciting and innovative storytellers creating comics powered back to Superman's two signature colors of red and blue, Magenta and Cyan for the color nerds. Around the world, everyone knows that when they see a red and blue streak in the sky, it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's Superman. To start things off in March's Superman Red and Blue 1, Academy Award-winning writer of DC Future State, the next Batman, John Ridley, joins artist Clayton Henry, Batman and Superman, to tell a story of Clark Kent as he confronts a villain who still haunts him in a story that shows what Superman can mean to a whole country. Then Brandon Easton, DC Future State's Mr. Miracle, and Steve Lieber, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, take readers to the streets of Metropolis to show how one hero can mean so much to an individual in pain. Plus, writer-artist Wes Craig, Deadly Class, tells a tale of Superman's early days and the man who inspired him to become the hero he is today. And Marguerite Bennett, DC Future State, Kara Zor-El, Superwoman, and artist Jill Thompson, the Sandman, Black Orchid, give us a tale of teenage Clark Kent, while Dan Watters and Danny, the team behind Coffin Bound, bring us an outlandish fable about what happens when all colours are stolen. Look at this. Look at this artwork. Now that, my friends, is one to screenshot, isn't it? And I think I'm going to do that. That is stunning. Superman Red and Blue 1 of 6, featuring 40 pages of stories by Marguerite Bennett, Wes Craig, Danny Brandon Easton, Clayton Henry, Steve Lieber, John Ridley, Jill Thompson, and Dan Watters. Retails at $5.99 with a cover by Gary Frank and variant covers by Lieber Gimo and Mizio, should I say, and Yoshitaka Amano. Superman Red and Blue will ship monthly beginning on March the 9th in DC's prestige format binding. For more information on Superman's Metropolis and the world's greatest superheroes, visit DC's website at www DCcomics.com and follow DC on social media at DC Comics and the DC Nation. And that is your press release. So this is very, very exciting, isn't it, graphic novel fans? I was excited about this when I discovered about this yesterday and I read the press release. Now, I was going to do it on the main show and I forgot all about it. As you've heard on that show, I'm not very well right now. And I wasn't going to do one video, never mind two. But this is important for you guys who subscribe and who tune in to see me talk about DC, to know what's going on. And as important, what Jared Leto will look like in Zack Snyder's Justice League, what he will be doing and what he will be wearing. It's all exciting stuff, and it's just a great time to be a DC Comics fan. Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with the DCEU and everything daily. See you again soon.